up, y'all? I was popping this D-Boss reaction to this video. This is telling me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me you went to a public high school in America. Damn, I could say so much, but child, the ghetto is what sums it up. But overall, you know, those of us who went to public schools, we're just not as educated as those who went to private schools or who went to school in a whole different country. That's just the reality. The education system just sucks really bad. They don't do a really good job at teaching us things. So, you know, it is what it is. I am a product of public school. I went to public school my whole life. So, you know, it is what it is. It ain't my fault. You know, I showed up ready to learn. I showed up ready to soak it all in. But did they teach me right? No. All they did was fuck with me and give me problems. But I was not the best student also. But they should have had better things in place to keep me in line. You feel me? Y'all shouldn't have let me talk so much and let me distract other people. So that's on y'all. Anyway, let's see what these people say on this compilation. Let's watch.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
Yep, this is my time to shine. My freshman year of high school, 6 kids got expelled and arrested for selling,
I got expelled from a couple
on school campus. Nudies got sent around to the whole school, including teachers. My sophomore year, and my junior year, the reason I dropped out was because a girl dragged me 15 feet by my hair while my neck was dislocated while she was pregnant with her second child.
Was you talking shit?
While she was about to be 17.
Should have been running your mouth. No, I'm playing.
And she never got arrested or went to jail because the police looked at me and went, yeah, that's a video of her beating your shit, but you can't use that in court.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
A girl that I ran cross country with who was good friends with my older sister. She was a junior. She murdered an entire family and went to school with us for 4 months after that. The only reason why the cops even found out that it was her is because she told her mom and her mom turned her in. The high school principal right before I became a freshman, so my sister's principal, was arrested for having 27 starved and dead dogs in his backyard. One time we went on lockdown because 2 men were running from the cops and they decided to hide on our school grounds. They made us stand in a circle and break chickens' necks in our agriculture class to learn how to defeather it and process the meat and all that, but there were no consent papers sent to our parents. We weren't even asked if we were okay with doing this, and then I was bullied and harassed by the teacher for saying hey, this is fucking weird. Why do I need to know how to do that? That's...
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
When I was a junior in high school, I, as well as 30 other kids, were removed from our classes after we got out of practice, taken into the office. We had a meeting with the school principal as well as the police, where we were informed that there was a kid that had been arrested early in the morning who had a list of children that went to our school who he was going to try to kill.
Oh, damn.
I guess all of us were lucky enough to make the list. I guess the police just wanted to make us aware. Funny thing about it is, they showed us who it was. I swear to Jesus, bro, I never said more than 2 words to that kid in my life. I didn't even know his name. Why did he want to try to kill me? The world may never know because he got arrested.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
When I was in 10th grade, we had a moment of silence about once a month for a student that we lost to violence. I was almost one of those students twice before 11th grade. And you guys would have never known me.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America. I'll go first. One time.
Because I was the kid that people thought would shoot up the school, and here's why. This was my standard outfit for high school. I wear camouflage pants because denim and shapes and all the pants that I had at the time were too small, except for the camouflage pants. I wear the jacket because when it's cold out, that thing can withstand a blizzard. It's got pocket space for days, and it represents the military because it's genuine military surplus. Not to mention the band reference on the back. And I wear boots because of the ankle support because I would walk to and from school every single day of senior year. This hat shows the first nuclear cruise liner ever made. And that was the outfit. However, it gets better. Being a teenager, I wanted a hobby. I chose guitar. So I would carry this beautiful Alvarez.
You do look like a school shooter. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, I need new strings for it. At the end of the day, I still walked across that stage and I got my diploma. Everybody misjudged me, and I proved them all wrong. Be better than that.
Okay, I will.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
My high school's colors were red, white, and blue. Our mascot was the Patriot, and we had Bring Your Tractor to School Day.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
So I was in chemistry class one day, right, when an announcement came over the PA system saying that we were to go into lockdown. It wasn't a joke. So of course our logical thought was that there was a shooter on campus, as you do. But we weren't about to be sitting ducks. No, we had a plan. The teacher put all of the girls into a storage closet that held like all the science experiment equipment and stuff, and the boys, well, we were strapped. There were 2 exits to this classroom, and all of the boys were surrounding it with scissors, staplers. The teacher had like his scalpel set out, and I'm pretty sure even one dude like ripped our leg off a chair or something. Was about to beat the shit out of someone with it. We were about to make this shooter alive. Not.
A few of y'all was about to get
we
shot
were about
up.
to send him to Jesus same-day shipping. But that wasn't all of the plan. No. You see, we had one guy volunteer to stand in the middle of the room and jump up whenever the door opened to distract him. Let's not talk about how bad of a plan that actually was. Anyway, cool plan and all, but it turned out it wasn't a shooter, just some guy in shop class chugged an entire bottle of Jack Daniels and was going into liver failure, so,
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
Well, for one, I had drug dogs come and sniff all lockers in like 6th grade. We practiced just in case there was a school shooting and we died. That's what we did in our free time sometimes. The teachers one time had to do this like meeting thing where someone came in with like a fake gun, and so they would hear what a gun sounded like and see how they would really respond to the situation, and they weren't told. We weren't there, but the teachers were. They're like, hey, you need to go to your classroom. Then they're like, locked down, and they were like, what? And then gunshots went off, and they were like, yeah.
That was so stupid.
And they were only told after that it was fake. Also, there's literally a church across from my high school. Like, you can see it from walking through classes. It's very Southern America. Motherfuckers, that's what it is.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
Okay, I honestly don't even know where to start because I have a lot of stories. In 7th grade, someone I was friends with told the counselor that I was suicidal, and the counselors, while investigating me, they took me into their office and they kept me there the entire day, and I was not allowed to go eat like lunch or get breakfast. And I was stuck in there the entire day until my parents got home, which was unfair because my dad lives like 3 hours away and my mom had work, so they couldn't get me till the end of the day. Another thing is, freshman year when I reported sexual assault, they firstly didn't do anything about it until 5 other people came forward and had to write huge essays, and secondly, every time I went to report it, they dress coded me. Every single time.
Okay, this shit is wild. This definitely sounds like some shit that would take place in the South. Went to public school in California, so can't relate. But yeah, definitely sounds legit. A few of these situations, with the whole school shooter thing. But I have went to several schools in my life. I would say definitely around like 15. We moved a lot, so I've been to a lot of different schools. I would always be the new girl, which was very fucking annoying. But anyway, out of all those schools I attended, many of them were very black schools, but out of all of them, there were never any threats of anybody shooting anyone at all. I think those usually take place in more white schools, to be honest. From what I've seen, I can't say for sure, but that's what it seemed like, because black people don't usually come to school and shoot people. We deal with our depression in other ways. But anyway, yeah, interesting to hear their public high school stories, though. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, though. If you can relate to any of these, let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see you on the next one.